Welcome to Destination Wedding Planning Made Easy, where your team at Destination Weddings Expert talks about all things weddings. Join us as we talk about tips, tricks, and those all too easy pitfalls to avoid when planning your big day. All right, hello, and welcome back to Destination Wedding Planning Made Easy. I am your host, Mario Lopez, and we are joined by the team at Destination Weddings Expert. We got Nikki Sanders and Prissy Powell. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Hey, okay, so we are at the end of the year. It is the holidays, and so we thought we would do just a little checklist of our favorite things. So we have a whole list here that we want to go through, just like some of our favorite features, favorite experiences, favorite things that you can find when you're at some of these resorts that we always are going to recommend to you, right? So, ladies, let's kick it off. Our first one we want to talk about is our favorite activities. So when we're talking activities on, out in Mexico, DR, the Caribbean, where is your favorite place to go to just kind of find something unique and something interesting?
I think we need to define activity. All of my activities include a cocktail.
True.
So my favorite activities are going to be the bars and the speakeasies.
Absolutely. Prissy, where can you find some of those cool speakeasies that we're talking about?
Hotel Excret Arte, they have one. You have to have a secret password. You have to find it. The staff at the resort will point you there, but I do enjoy theirs.
Can we give away the secret on Arte, or should we save it for the on-site experience?
Let's save it.
Save it. Okay. All
Or
right.
you can ask us about it.
Yeah.
Like send
There
us
you
a
go.
message and we'll tell you then.
Absolutely. My other really my favorite speakeasy is the one over at Secrets Moshe. I
Hmm.
love that one just because they've got you usually they have the whole night planned for you. You go out to dinner, then you go out to see the live show, whatever the live show is, and then when you leave the live show, I guess we won't give away the secret on where the speakeasy is, but when you leave the live show, the speakeasy is right outside those doors, and you can go ahead and go to their speakeasy. Now, speakeasy in Mexico clearly has a different vibe to it. So the speakeasy at Moshe is a club. It is
Okay.
it is lights and all this amazing music, but it's a lot of fun and people really get amped up in there. So I think that's an amazing experience to have with you and your guests while you're there. Um, let's talk about Hyatt Ziva Cancun for a second when we're talking about activities. I can't remember who mentioned this one. I forgot to mark it, but somebody talked to me about the microbrewery.
They have a on-site microbrewery where they make their own beers. Guests can go and, have that experience. So it's definitely, if you're looking for some cool drinks, it's a cool experience that you can have at your all-inclusive resort.
I'm
Yeah, because they most don't have craft beers.
Right.
No,
Yeah. Most, I mean, you're lucky if you get just the tap beer.
cerveza.
They don't
You're
even
gonna get a
craft.
cerveza.
Yeah. Local
Modelo if you're
beers.
lucky.
Yeah. So to have
That's
your
what I say.
craft beers that are there and available is amazing. And especially for my Midwest people, I know I'm a huge fan of a craft beer. So
Mhm.
that's a unique experience too. I think just one of the honorable mentions as well is Hard Rock hotels in general tend to have some good activities on site. Specifically, I want to call out Hard Rock Punta Cana because Hard Rock Punta Cana, when talking about like things to do, there's a lot of things to do on
Mhm.
that property. It's a large property. They've got what's the surf thing called? The
The flow rider or the
oh
simulator thing.
yeah, the flow rider. They've got all these
It's
activities
not for
going on.
old people. Do not do it, old people. You will regret it like I did.
I am considered old people. I'm out, but it's fun to watch people do it. It's
Yeah.
It's great
All
for if you
right.
have older kids too that
Yes.
need that stuff that they don't need the little kiddie play pool. They're looking for an escape room
Mm-hmm.
or I think now they have the
they have,
bouncing
oh sorry.
the bouncing room thing.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
They
They changed
also have
something. Yeah.
yeah, they also have a laser tag room there.
Yes. Yeah, they
That
have a lot of
Yeah.
activities for older
yeah.
kids. You want to wear them out too.
And families, because you can get, into that thing as a family,
Yeah.
guys against girls, mom against kids or whatnot. So the whole family can kind of enjoy some of those experiences.
It's a lot of fun. So I definitely wanted to mention them on like favorite resorts with activities for the family. I think we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Hard Rock Punta Cana on that one.
Mhm.
I think one that so next thing that I want to talk about is kind of favorite swim up bars and where we like to drink when we're outside, right? So
It makes us outdoorsy.
yeah, yeah. There are so many things I love about this property. It makes us outdoorsy. My brain just cut out to that. It's, I think there's so many things I like about this particular resort, but their swim up bar is one of my favorites. Hard Rock Hotel Los Cabos, I think, has an amazing swim up bar. It's right in the center in the main pool, but it just is like everyone's there and having a great time. And maybe it was just the day that I was there on or whatnot, or the days that I was there on, but it was just high energy the entire time. Everyone was having a great time. They got, for the families, they do have the water park right next door to that main swimming pool, so everyone can be there at the swim bar watching the kids go down the slide, having a good time. I think it's a really cool spot to stop and have a cocktail. What about you, ladies? Do you have any swim bars that you particularly love? Any ones that you find yourself at often, as we do?
I like a shaded swim up bar. I do burn, so I like a swim up bar that has a covering so I can sit and drink all day and I don't have to worry about being burned by the sun. And Live Aqua Punta Cana has a great one.
Ooh.
They do the activities there, so you can either go up front and do the aqua aerobics, or you can stay back in the shade and get it in right by the bar so you can once you're sweating you can get another champagne, but they have a great covered swim up bar.
By the way, if you are not doing your aqua aerobics with a cocktail in hand, you are
What are you
doing it
doing?
wrong. It is not meant for real exercise.
What are you
You have to
doing?
stay hydrated. You
Yes,
have to stay
exactly.
hydrated. I want to swim around Sanctuary Cap Cana's castle and pretend I'm in a moat
Yes.
with my cocktail.
I like it, I like it.
This one, okay, this one here is one of my favorites. And it's just something that always catches my attention when we're talking about resorts. And for those of us that have been to these properties, we can mention the name and it's going to pop up in our head right away. So your favorite signature scent. And Nikki, I see you're holding one. So what is your favorite signature scent?
Atelier.
Atelier. Yes.
So good.
It's so good. I've got one of those little spray bottles from Atelier in almost every room in my house.
Yeah.
It's and I love it. It's however controversial. I will say that my favorite is not Atelier. Atelier is very
Mm.
good. But my favorite is Unico. It's when you walk into Unico and you get that just whiff of that scent that they have in the lobby. That is my place. As soon as I walk in there and as soon as I smell that, I am relaxed. I am on vacation. I am where I want to be. It's my happy place.
And for travelers who may not be aware, you can buy those scents. So if you walk into a resort and it smells amazing, ask them, point me to the
It's in
gift
the
shop
gift shop.
so
It's
I
in the
can
gift shop.
purchase this scent.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Those are phenomenal scents. All right, moving down our list. So it's when you're on property and you're looking to relax a little bit, get into your Zen moment.
Mhm.
Let's talk about spas and your favorite place to kind of relax and unwind. Prissy, you mentioned a good one right off the bat.
I did. I like my wellness. I like my spas. I remember certain things about certain treatments, but Live Aqua Punta Cana, they have this great water feature. And just to let you know, when we are traveling for work, we're doing about 25,000 steps a day. So
Yep,
your feet are getting it in, but they have this feature where you walk over these rocks and then all these jets hit your feet and hit your legs, and then they follow it up with like a little foot massage. It made my day. Made my day. I think I fell asleep in the chair on the lady. But that is one of my better spa experiences.
yep,
Also, Puerto Vallarta, it's a resort called Marval Armony. This
Mm,
is a wellness resort, family friendly, but their spas are world spas. So they have a spa based off of the Balinese culture. They have one based off of Italy where you'll go in and you'll crush grapes in the spa treatment room. They have one, I believe it's Turkish, but it has like a bronze tub. Like it's a phenomenal room. But I love their spas. I love the treatment rooms. So if you are doing a honeymoon or any type of spa focused experience, Marval Armory, that's where you should be.
mhm, mhm. One of my favorites is Secrets Moshe. I
Mm.
love the spa at Moshe, and it's particularly. I mean, their massages are fantastic, and it's really nice. But particularly, I like their water circuit
Oh.
that you go on. Like usually the water circuit, you get a credit towards it, or there's a minimal cost towards it depending on when you go.
Hmm.
But it's got the spa, the sauna, the cold plunge, which I absolutely hate. I can't stand the cold plunge, but I hate that everywhere. So I hate that everywhere equally.
Who likes this?
Yeah, that's but then they have like the power pressure like water jets that come down and hit your neck and hit your back. And they have the lounge that you lay on and like bubbles come up and like kind of tickle you a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't know, that entire circuit's amazing. And then when you're all done and you're ready to get out and relax a little bit, the stone chairs that they have are
Oh.
all heated. And so that you get out and you lay on this like in your comfy robe in this super
Mm.
like heated comfy chair and fall asleep and snore because that's what I do. Yeah.
What else is left?
Yeah. So now we're stepping out of the spa and we're going to have a little bit of fun and we're hitting the beach. Nikki, can you talk to me a little bit about some of our favorite beaches?
Well, one of our favorite beaches is Casa de Campo,
Easy.
and they have swimming pools on the beach because they have a beach club down there. Their food trucks are amazing.
Yes.
Hmm.
The bar is fantastic. And then there's also a restaurant with another beach club right next to it if you want to go there. You can take a little catamaran over to the private island if that's not enough beach for you. There's shade, there's sun, there's plenty of chairs. The service is very attentive, which sometimes when you're at resorts, they're not great about waiting on you down at the beach.
It's amazing beach service. Like
Yes,
they know
they
your cup is empty before you do.
Oh,
Like,
I had one beer. They brought me a whole ice bucket for one bottled beer one time, just so it didn't get warm. Like, it's really great service. It's a great beach. You can get there on your own golf cart, so you can come and go as you please.
And when you go to the private island, I think my favorite thing about going over to that private island, yes, the island is amazing and the beach service is great and it's the views are beautiful, but it's the boat ride over there that I absolutely
Yes,
love.
yeah.
Is because
The
that
color of
water
the
is that
water. Mhm.
crystal clear blue Caribbean water. You're on the boat. It's a relaxing time. I think we even got caught in the rain once, and I still had a
Yeah,
good time in the rain.
yeah.
Like it just is. It's an amazing ride over there, and it makes for a nice little excursion where you don't have to leave the property.
You
mhm.
don't leave the property, and it's pretty inexpensive as excursions go.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
good value.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's talk about one of my favorite topics to ever talk about is food and beverage.
Ooh,
It's
love that.
so when we're talking food on properties, there's two that I for sure want to hit on. Ladies, you can add into it as you want to. I think my first one is, and the one I think I was most impressed with when I first experienced just good food in Mexico was Ishkaret in Mexico and Arte. And their market is what they call it, but it's the buffet, right? But their market really truly is like a Mexican market. You go in there and there's all the clay pots with all the food actually cooking in the clay
Mm,
pots. You're not getting, just some slop that's tossed into a bowl. Like it is traditional, authentic food. It is so, my stomach just growled.
delicious.
It's so delicious. I could eat at that market. I don't even need to go to their restaurants, even though the
Mhm.
restaurants are amazing. But just that market alone, I think, is so cool. And then on the weekend, on Sunday, they actually have like a shopping market that you can do in
Mhm.
that same space where you eat and then you can go and get little trinkets and things that you like. So I think that one for a food experience is pretty freaking amazing. The other one that I would say is surprisingly good. So Hyatt Vivid, controversial topic here. Hyatt Vivid Grand Island. I would say their restaurants on site are okay, maybe good, but not great. But their buffet. In the morning at breakfast, you get their tacos at the buffet, and they are phenomenal. They are
Mhm.
so good. And it's my friends. Whenever I go there, I've been there twice, and whenever I go there, they make fun of me. They know for sure if it's the morning and it's breakfast, you're gonna find me at that taco stand getting the taco.
Oh, I have something to make fun of. It's all three of us, actually. How much of that sushi did we eat at Atelier?
Oh my
Too
God.
much. Nobody really eats resort sushi, but if you're at Atelier, eat the sushi.
We had
Uh,
so
yeah.
much. I'm glad no one saw us.
Atelier had phenomenal sushi. I chowed down on that. Oh my God. There's so much food that's out there. I mean, in
Hmm.
Ishgred, they have, a Michelin star restaurant. There's, there's all these restaurants or all these places that you can go to. Live Aqua, Live Aqua is sorry, Cancun is an all-inclusive resort, but they've got the paid steakhouse. So it's a separate
Hmm.
charge. I will tell you that if you're looking for good steak in Mexico, that steakhouse is actually phenomenal. It's really good steak that's down there.
I'll take the sushi.
Food wise, I
They had
like
sushi there too.
Yeah, yeah,
Nikki likes her sushi.
yep.
Um, I feel like food wise, the DR gets a little bit of a bad rap. I feel like most Americans just don't appreciate the food on many of the resorts in the DR. However, Hyatt Ziva, Hyatt Zilara, some of the best food I've had at an all-inclusive resort. For
Absolutely.
starters, I love their buffet because the guests do not touch any of the food. So all of the stations are manned by staffs wearing masks, wearing gloves, and they're plating everything. So if
Love
you
that.
are a
Yeah.
little scared of kids with their icky little hands, this is where you want to go because they take the guesswork out of if that plate is clean or not. I also just feel like they do really good food and beverage. Like, I'm a cocktail girly. Like, so craft cocktails are my jam. I want you to squeeze my strawberries fresh. I want fresh lime. I want, passion fruits with the seeds in it. So their bars are full of all the things that make me happy, fresh juices, fresh ingredients, top shelf liquor. So I really, really, really love those resorts.
So, actually, speaking of cocktails, I know Nikki has a favorite cocktail in DR that she likes
I
to talk
do.
about. Let's talk about your favorite cocktail, Nikki.
Oh, it's at the same place I spoke of a little bit ago, Casa de
Yep.
Campo. It is
Yep.
called the Great Escape. It is at their lobby bar, La Caña. It sounds really, really weird, but it is surprisingly delicious and refreshing and handcrafted.
It is
Mhm.
super refreshing. It's delicious. You turned me on to them, and I love them. Say the name again because you cut out there a little bit. That's very good.
Grape Escape.
Yes,
You
it is so delicious. And anyone who goes to Casa Campo,
gotta, you gotta try one.
highly
Nikki, I've
recommend
never
it.
had it. I've never had it because
Oh, we gotta go then, Prissy.
I'm
We gotta
always drinking they make me like a strawberry Hennessy drink, but it's
Ooh.
fresh strawberries, it's Hennessy, it's Grand Marnier, but that is what I'm always drinking at Casa de Campo because it's so good. I don't know where they get their strawberries from, but they are
They
always
do
in
everything
season.
fresh.
Like it's
So
always in
everything's
season.
fresh. It's going to be great. I,
So
I, I recommend it. It's on my trip plans for everybody.
so now I have to
Absolutely.
go and have a grape escape.
It's this since we're talking cocktails, my favorite, again, I'm gonna circle around to this property a couple times. I think we'll know what my all-time favorite property is, but
I think
it's
we'll know what all of ours are.
yeah, exactly. We're all gonna lean a certain way, right? But it's my favorite cocktail is the Sinner at Bar Balam in Unico. It's
Mm.
yeah, the Sinner. It's like a strawberry spicy cocktail. I think it's vodka based, I think. But I could drink those all day long, day in and
And
day
they
out.
could give me anything at that bar, though. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Their craft cocktails are phenomenal. It's so now from the food, from the beverages, that's you're out walking around, you're at the pool, or you're leaving dinner and going to the club, and you need a post dinner, a second dinner. That's I think one of the coolest features that you have on a lot of these properties is some of their carts. So let's talk about some of the different carts that are out there. So it's when you are done with your dinner and you've gone to your cocktail and you're looking for like a little late night snack, that's over in the corner. There is a taco truck that they set up at Moshe, and those tacos are phenomenal. And the salsas that are with those tacos are fantastic. But then, if you have a little bit of a sweet tooth, they have these marquesitas. That's so the cart right next to the taco cart is the marquesita, and it's like a crepe, but then you put delicious stuff on it like Nutella, or they do a savory one, or it's all these different toppings, strawberries and honey and whatnot, and you eat it like it gets rolled up, and you eat it like
Oh, I want that.
yeah, that is
I
phenomenal.
want that.
That's so good.
Yeah.
See, now I'm having regrets because I always skip that cart. I'm like, I don't want that. Like the only cart I stop for is the churro cart. Like if I see a churro cart, I don't care what I'm doing, stopping dead in my tracks, skipping to the front of the line. Best churro carts, I've had a really good one at LeBlanc Los Cabos. They do the
Ooh.
taco cart too. So both of those carts are really good. I also had a churro cart at Devotion. So Devotion is a new resort in Playa del Carmen. I ate a handful of those as well. So Christy stops for a churro cart. I'm
Churro cart.
not a big dessert girl, but I love a churro.
I
I
mean, they're
don't need
so
it, no
crunchy.
chocolate, no vanilla, just sugar, and keep them coming.
Yeah, yeah. They're so crunchy and like I just love them. And then another one we can't talk about carts without talking about Ishkaret Arte. And oh yes, phenomenal. So Ishkaret Arte, what we recommend doing is we talked about the speakeasy already. Go to the speakeasy, and then when you're done with the speakeasy, as you walk out the doors of the speakeasy, is the taco truck. And the taco truck there is so good. I'm sure it's better because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you might have had a couple cocktails. But those
You gotta
tacos,
keep something on your stomach.
right?
Keep
Those
coming.
those tacos are so good, and it's I think they just marinate the meat so well. Like it is delicious. Um, and then of course at the entrance of Arte, when you're coming in, when you're checking in, you want to make sure you also stop the popsicle cart. And I can't remember what they call popsicles.
Galletas?
What's that?
Galletas?
It's something like that.
That could be right.
We should probably brush up on the Spanish.
I have a white lady accent though, so
But
unfortunate.
they're delicious. They're so good. It's so now you're checked into your resort. You got your popsicle, and you're making your way to your room. Let's talk about some of our favorite room features that we can find in resorts that we go to often. Right, Nikki, do you want to start off with Playa Mujeres?
Dreams and Secrets Playa Mujeres have swim out suites that have ocean views, which most hotels, they have swim out suites, but they're going to be ground floor and you're looking at the pools, you're looking at people, you're not getting an ocean view most places. So I think that's unique for the people who want both. Have it
Yeah.
all.
I
Have it
think
all.
you get both places. You either get ocean view or you get swim up, but to get the two combined together is super unique.
That's special. Yeah.
Yeah, it's special. It does not happen everywhere, so that's definitely an awesome feature. My favorite room feature is actually just kind of built into the hotel itself at Live Aqua Cancun. So Live Aqua Cancun, if you've been there, it overlooks that crystal blue, like radiant Mexican water out there. It's one of the only places in Mexico on the coast that I've seen the water be that bright. And so one of the easiest features that you have there is, having that ocean view and being able to see out into the water and just, enjoying watching everyone on there. It's the water sports or what's the thing in the air? The
Parasailing,
Sun, the
parasailing, that's what
clouds.
I was thinking of. The
the
parasailing.
sky.
It's and then when you're, in your room, Live Aqua, their rooms also have just some amazing features while you're
They have a
there,
lot
right?
of
So
it.
there's,
They're comfortable.
yeah, the aromatherapy and the shades that automatically close and dimmable lights. It's just a beautiful setup. They really gave some thought into their rooms
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
what you're gonna experience while you're in there. Prissy, I know you had one to tell us about as well, right?
Yes. A lot of clients talk about how the resort rooms are getting sexier. And, they may not want their significant other to, see them doing their do in the shower. So Breathless Cancun Soul has like an electronic shade that comes down so you can hide all your hind parts while you're in your shower. But it's a very cool feature.
Yeah.
And it, solves that problem for guests who are a little modest.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. Nikki, tell us about some of your favorite rooms.
Well, one thing I love, and this is crazy, is the desk in the rooms at Atelier with a king size bed.
Hmm.
That desk behind the bed,
That's
perfect.
right.
I would have that at my house. I love everything in that room, actually.
TV stand.
Yeah, they have a little cart. They've got snacks. Even the bar, when you go in the room and you can hang your outfits. Okay, I'm gonna wear this later, right? The room is so well designed.
Yeah.
It's so well designed. And they also have a privacy in the bathroom. Some of the hotels, the resorts are open, but you can close the bathroom all the way.
Mhm.
So, if you're sharing a room with friends, you still have privacy.
Privacy.
Yeah.
It's, that desk is very nice for many things, I'm sure, but my favorite thing is it holds room service very nice at 11 o'clock at night when you order your room service.
Well,
You
it's a
happen to be able
great
to,
surface.
yeah,
It's a
Hmm.
great surface there. I love
I can,
it.
I can tell you that you can comfortably fit about 10 hamburgers on that desk.
Party in Mario's room.
It has happened in the past. I'm just saying. That's
They have fantastic rooms.
they do.
They do.
The Italian really has
Great
phenomenal,
resort.
phenomenal rooms.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's talk about, while you're there and, some of the people that really make your stay phenomenal. Some of the people that really just go above and beyond. And of course, we have our wedding coordinator friends that, that do a great job, and we can mention some of them if we want, but we also want to talk about just the everyday, the employees that are heading up the activities, the employee, the butlers that you really love, things like that. And there's so many people that go above and beyond. I know we've talked about this in some of our other conversations, but it's if you approach an employee, a resort employee, with kindness and with an openness and with just kind of that gratitude for being there and gratitude for them being there and knowing that they're there to help you, that you're going to get so much more out of your experience.
Hmm.
And there are really some employees that just go way above and beyond. We don't have enough time to list everyone at every property. I think one that I really like to call out. I've been to Hyatt Vivid Grand Island twice now. It's a relatively new property that's opened, and I think it's just a unique property. It's got a lot of features that are great, and a lot of features that maybe it's might not be as good for like a wedding group, but it's Cesar at Hyatt Vivid Grand Island. He is like the activities guy, and he
Hmm.
is hype all the time, making sure everyone's going, not being pushy about it, just making sure that anyone that wants to participate is there and participating. And I just thought he does a phenomenal job at that property.
I
Go ahead.
Live Aqua Punta Cana. Their activity director, his name is Red. But I think I've been to that resort maybe 4 times. Like, and every time I see him, he just comes and runs and hugs me. But is he is amazing at his job. Like, he keeps things fun and fresh and keeps everything engaged. I know my last visit there, we did a paint and sip with him,
Yeah.
and then we did aqua aerobics with him. And like it got to the point I was looking for him every day. Like, what are we doing today? Because he was a part of my vacation. So, yes, the people who make your resort special, we definitely have to show appreciation and thanks to them.
Yeah.
So, when
We
we
had the best butler at Majestic Elegance, Costa Harris,
Oh,
but I
really?
would need to go through my Google reviews because I don't remember his name. So,
it happens, we go
but
a lot of places.
again, extra and above,
Mhm.
extra and above. And he had worked there a long time. I think that's one thing too, when you meet people that have worked there a long time, there's a reason.
Yeah,
Um,
Mhm. Consistent.
so you get good service from people who are happy in their jobs.
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And then there's the amazing wedding teams, and really we have phenomenal, phenomenal relationships with so many of our wedding teams out, and we don't necessarily need to go into like person by person. It's the wedding team at Casa del Campo, phenomenal, goes out of their way to make sure that our couples have an amazing time. AIC, any of the Ava, Unico, Hard Rock properties, they just, I mean, are they're involved in the planning on a daily basis and making sure that everything goes well. And it's all planned here in Miami before it gets handed off to the property down there. So it's all a consistent planning experience, and then gets disseminated into the properties. Of course, Christy at Live Aqua, Cancun, is just, I mean, that lady has such energy, and I don't really know where she gets all the hours in her day to get everything done that she gets done, but she does a phenomenal job and has our couples constantly asking to go back to the property and just experience it.
Yeah.
Say hi to her, even if they're not planning another wedding. I couldn't name all the properties, but it's really any property that we're going to send you to is going to have a phenomenal wedding planning wedding planning team that's gonna make sure that they're delivering on planning out your big day. So we really have some amazing relationships with these properties.
We do, we do, we do.
Favorite on-site experience? So let's talk about being on site and experiencing some things that you might not, be used to experiencing. One of my favorites for that is La Casa de la Playa. So La Casa de la Playa is it's connected on the same complex as Xcaret. So Xcaret Mexico, Xcaret Arte, La Casa de la Playa. And La Casa de la Playa, it's a pretty luxury property. Definitely sets itself out on price point, but it's for a reason. So in your rooms, you have, your own little, it's jellyfish sanctuary. The little jellyfish are dancing around in your room. Your bathroom opens up into the ocean, so you get to see it goes. You have a view directly out into the ocean. You'd be laying in your tub and feeling that breeze. On site, it has a 24/7 self-serve chocolate bar and a 24/7 self-serve bar. So you go in, pour yourself a glass of something, walk over to the chocolate bar, get yourself some chocolate at any time of the day, and you have that available to you. They have their own private wine cellar. So you go in there and you can, select your bottles of wine. It comes with your room. I think you get like 20 bottles with your stay or something like that. You get some ridiculous number.
At work.
It doesn't matter. You can't drink it all. You go and you grab a nice bottle of wine and sit down where you want to sit down. They're one of the only places that I've seen that have in like the open kitchen restaurant. So you can go in, sit, watch all the food being made, watch the chef prepare the food. It's just such a unique experience. Probably not a wedding venue, but very much so a honeymoon
A honeymoon.
by far. We've had one of our
Elopement.
one of our favorite couples did an elopement there. They had a phenomenal time. And so I really think that property, when we're talking about on-site experience and unique experience, that's a really cool one.
You've sold it for me. I think we
Let's
should have
go.
like a corporate
go.
retreat there. You need to take us
Oh,
because
really?
24-hour champagne, like, why not?
I'll come pour it for you.
There is
Right.
I'll
not
just come to your room and pour for
Teamwork,
you.
right? Team
Yeah.
building.
there
Yeah.
is not a single person on this team that needs a 24/7 bar. I'm just telling you all that right now.
Yeah, we're right there.
We go so you know, so we have to test it.
It's on camera.
What
Uh,
about you guys? What about, on-site experiences, properties that really just stand out to you as being
it's a lot. Grand Velas Los Cabos. I was doing a site with them. And like when you check in, they sit you down and they give you like the Vive Clico with these little mango caviar.
ooh,
I
does that sound
won't
good?
confirm or deny if I drank the bottle,
Yep.
but it was like it started off the experience.
Yeah.
So I definitely front of mind. But it's just so many. Like I could be here all day talking about the different things I drank at the different places I drank. But
We can.
I have one.
nope,
Yeah. What do you
nope,
got?
nope.
Okay, again, Casa de Campo. What I recommend to everyone is one day do your horseback riding,
Yep.
right? Because they have beautiful horses there. These
Mhm.
are not your sad
They
Acapulco
are
beach
loved.
horses. They have a polo club. They
Mhm.
breed sexy, sexy horses there. So go do your horseback ride, and then you go over to the gun club. They have a legit gun club. Who has that?
Right.
Shoot your skeets, and then you got to go to the safari bar, and you'll feel like it's an Ernest Hemingway jungle thing, and then have a Bloody Mary there.
Yes.
Mhm.
My husband has a strawberry daiquiri, which is embarrassing a little bit. I feel like we should have a whiskey or a Bloody Mary and talk about like Tolstoy or something.
We need a stronger drink.
That's one of my afternoons at Casa de Campo.
Oh
You
my
have to do both. I recommend that to everyone that will listen.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's Let's talk wedding venues. We are a destination weddings expert,
Wow.
right? It's so let's talk about kind of some of our favorite places to throw a beautiful, unique wedding, something, maybe that's not as cookie cutter. It's one of my favorites, and I'm going to keep us at the same location,
Yeah.
is Altos de Chavan
Oh, yes,
in
yes,
Casa de
yes.
Campo. It
Mhm.
is stunning, and there's
Magical.
multiple venues within Altos de Chavan.
So many
Oh,
spots. There's so many, and they come up with more all the time.
Yep,
mm,
Yeah.
absolutely. They're constantly in that area, finding different ways to do it. You can do it in front of the chapel. You can do it in the overlooking the river. You can do it over by the terrace. It's
mhm.
if you for an extra fee, and that to be fair, the fee has gone up this year, so it is an extra fee. But for an extra fee, you can do the why can't I think of the name?
The amphitheater.
Thank you very much. I
Oh,
wasn't going to get
And
there.
and and for people who don't know, Alto Station is a recreation of a 15th century Italian village.
Yep.
You do not need to go to Europe to get the look. You
is it
can
the one? Is it the Italian village in Crete? Like,
it I don't
because
know
I
if it's
think I was just there. I'm gonna have to figure out because I was just in Italy, but
yeah,
because I'm like, this looks like Casa de
it could be.
Campo.
Well, they did model it after, but you do not have to go across the Atlantic to get the
Yes.
look. You
No.
can have it 2 hours from me right here.
Absolutely. It's
I love
just
that beach club though. Like privatizing Manita's Beach Club. Like
Oh
it
yeah.
was just such a magical experience. You got the water with the cake in the back. Then you got the beautiful arch. Then you have just, the seating for dinner. It was magical.
It's
And you were
always a
under the
fairy tale.
stars. You felt like Cinderella.
Yeah.
Like
I
this is
think Hyatt Ziva has that cute, adorable lighthouse.
yes, that's a
yeah.
phenomenal
And
one.
they're like three sides of the water. If you want an outdoors and you really want that kind of beaching feel, there's a lighthouse.
Mhm.
One of my one of my favorite properties to plan with, just because they do such a phenomenal job, is Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres, and they've got that's the little archway, like the reverse archway. So you walk up the stairs, and then it's this big white arch.
Sky Terrace.
It's
Yeah,
yeah,
Sky
it's
Terrace.
High Terrace. Thank you. That venue is so beautiful, and I think we've got
It
it's
is.
yeah. Our amazing couple Rosa and Christy, they got married there, and it was just stunning. That's
Tanya and Brian, they've done a lot of the heavy lifting.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of the heavy lifting with the arch and then the room. It's you want to be inside, you don't want to be
The
outside
ballroom.
necessarily for the reception.
Yep.
They made one you're not in a conference room.
It's a gorgeous ballroom. Like
It really
gorgeous.
is.
Standalone, very, very nice. And
Yeah.
then it has that outdoor terrace on the outside of it. Like it's beautiful.
So you have the indoor outdoor feel. That's a great resort for weddings because, you know, it's family friendly, but not family centric.
Yep.
It's not kid focused.
Not kid
definitely nice.
focused.
And that beach is very nice.
They got a great beach.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's just,
great gazebos throughout the property, but it's beautiful.
It's
And
amazing.
great service too. They got it's great service. I like that.
They
resort.
include lobster.
Yeah, they do.
There you go.
They
There you
do.
go. Now you're speaking my language.
Yep.
It's
Random things that sit in my head.
I always forget about that.
I never forget about that.
Prissy, do you have any properties that really just stand out with amazing venues that you know it's can't get out of here?
Unico has some amazing venues that we've worked with in the past, like the different, terraces, the beach venues, Atelier, yes.
Yeah.
That pool. Like just seeing how the space transforms for each bride.
Yeah.
It's really magical because it's like, oh, I've done this before. But then once you get everything together, it's a totally new venue for each couple.
Mm-hmm.
Sarai and Eli actually did the garden at Atelier. And the garden, it doesn't have a view of the ocean. It doesn't, it's just kind of set off to the side. It is such a beautiful little pocket, and they did such a phenomenal job decorating that. The way they transformed that space, like you were saying, Percy, it makes it so beautiful and unique to the couple. So really, I think, most, not all venues, there are some bad venues, but it's most venues that you are looking at out there. The trick is to customize it for you, customize it to make it work for you and your group. So
I've seen the reception set up in there too before.
Yes.
Cute, really cute.
Absolutely. Ladies, on that note, we are going to wrap up this episode. We want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone for listening in this year. It has been amazing. And we've had so much fun doing this podcast. So we will be back for season 2. I'm sure it'll be coming very shortly after season 1. But if you haven't listened to all the episodes, go back, listen from episode 1. It's the entire point of Destination Wedding Planning Made Easy is to give you the tips and tricks and the things that you need to kind of make educated decisions in planning your destination wedding. Of course, the team here at Destination Weddings Expert is here to support you along the way. We would love to work with you on planning out your big day. So if that's something you're interested in, and if it's something that you're looking to learn more about, schedule your complimentary consultation. The team here will be more than happy to chat with you, talk to you about your vision, and make sure that we can bring it to life for you. You guys, thank you so much, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us. Want to learn more or ready to schedule your complimentary consultation? Follow us on Instagram at Destination Weddings Expert or visit our website at destinationweddingsexpert.com.